Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Have you or maybe a loved one filed a claim with the VA and you're still waiting? Or maybe you're getting ready to file a claim, or maybe someone you know is getting ready to file a claim. Did you know that there's ways that you can expedite your claim with the VA? There are several ways in which you can request, or several qualifiers to request an expedited process. They call it priority processing for your claim. Now, you can also file priority processing for your appeal with the Board of Veterans Appeals as well. So I wanted to dive into this because sometimes folks may qualify for something, or you might have a loved one who filed a claim and they're like, I've been waiting a year, or I've been waiting, however long, and it's frustrating, and we need a decision ASAP for whatever reasons. This might give you some ability to help the VA find your file and push it along quicker. So with that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I truly appreciate it. Priority processing for an existing claim with the VA. All right, so this is actually on the VA's site, and the priority processing request form is VA form 20-10207. So 20-10207. It says, use this form to request that we process your claim faster due to certain situations. Well, what are those situations? Let's find out. What to know before you fill out this form. If any of these descriptions are true of you, you may qualify for priority processing. That means we'll make a faster decision on your claim. One of these must be true. Okay, only one, not all. And it looks like there's, let's see, 1, 2, 5, 8. 8 different potential qualifiers here for you. So one of these must be true. You are homeless, or you are at risk of becoming homeless. Okay, what's at risk of becoming homeless? Could be you have a utility shutoff bill. Okay, your gas, your water, electricity. If you have a shutoff notice, that would be evidence of potentially becoming homeless, because your home is not habitable if you don't have those things, and thus homeless. So that would be a way to prove that. If you are homeless, I would say you would probably want to work with an SSVF provider. So that's Supportive Services Veterans Families. There's a bunch of nonprofits strewn throughout the nation that assist homeless and at risk of becoming homeless veterans. Have them write a letter stating that you are homeless and requesting this as well, and then that way that can help you prove your current homeless situation. Moving on to the next one here, number 2, you're experiencing extreme financial hardship, such as loss of your job or sudden decrease in income. Again, anything that's provable is the easiest way. If you're filing bankruptcy, right, and you've started that process, you can get a letter from your attorney stating that you're filing bankruptcy, which helps to prove that you are in a financial hardship. Eviction notices, which would also work for at risk of becoming homeless. Eviction notice, turn-off bills, anything like that would also help in that realm. A divorce, a loss of a loved one who financially supported the household, or in addition, would also probably be something that would work. The number 3 one here is if you have ALS, so Lou Gehrig's disease. If the veteran has Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, they will expedite the claim under priority processing. So you would just need to, in that case, obviously submit proof of that diagnosis. All right, number 4, you have a terminal illness, a condition that cannot be treated. So you would just work with your doctor to get them to write whatever letter regarding your condition and that it is a terminal illness. All right, next one here, which is number 5. You have a very seriously injured or ill, or seriously injured or ill status from the Defense Department, the DoD. This status means that you have a disability from a military operation that will likely result in your discharge from the military. So you're probably going through the med board process, and essentially they'll be filing the claim for you, probably because you'll go through what's called IDES, which is the Integrated Disability Evaluation System, where they will work on your discharge from the from service, and they'll also file your VA claim for you. In that process, they should also be requesting a priority processing, and I could envision that sometimes they don't. So you want to make sure you know what needs to happen. Next one here, you're a former prisoner of war. And the next one is you received the Medal of Honor or the Purple Heart Award. Many people out there who have Purple Hearts are not aware that they can request priority processing. And this is a great benefit that has been awarded to those with Purple Hearts. So Purple Heart or Medal of Honor, which there's obviously quite fewer Medal of Honor recipients out there, and thank you to all of your service to our nation. Next one, and I saved this one for the last. If you are 85 years or older, you can request priority processing. 85 years of age or older. Now that is with the VA for your claim. If you push your claim to the Board of Veterans Appeals and appeal a decision from the VA, they have a lower threshold on age. They have the same kind of other avenues for you to request, financial hardship, those types of things. But the age ability to request has been lowered to age 75 on the Board of Appeals request for priority processing, 75 years old on that appeal. So that's good. Moving on here, it says we may need supporting documents based on the situation. You can't just say it and they take your word. If you don't have supporting documents, you can still submit the request, but we'll process your request faster if you submit all the documents that you have available. Prove what you are requesting, or the reason why you're requesting, right? Whatever the qualifier is, give them some sort of evidence. It says here, types of evidence to submit. You can submit any of these types of evidence. Please don't send original documents, send copies instead. For extreme financial hardship, evictions or foreclosure notice of past due utility bills, collection notices from creditors. For ALS, medical evidence and diagnosis. For very seriously injured or ill, military personnel records such as determination from the DoD, medical evidence showing severe disability or injury. For former prisoners of war, a copy of military personnel records such as the DD-214, certificate of release or discharge from active duty, or information such as service number, branch and dates of service, dates and location of internment, detaining power, or any other information relevant to the detainment. For Medal of Honor or Purple Heart Award recipients, copy of military personnel records such as your DD-214, which should have your awards listed on there. If you had a correction, it would be the DD-215 where it got added on. Information showing the receipt of the Medal of Honor or Purple Heart Award. How to submit supporting evidence. You can upload your documents online as you complete this form. This will help us process your request faster. You can also send copies of your documents by mail. And you can do it online, or you can work with an accredited rep and have them help you complete the form and get it submitted. Again, the form is VA Form 20-10207. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.